Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a review and demo of the new Jane Carter Solution Curls to Go line. The minute I saw they launched this on Instagram and were holding a sale at Ricky's, buy one, get 50 off the second, I was there in a flash. And of course the sales associate was like, "You gonna buy the whole line?" I couldn't help myself. The deal was so good, and the whole concept about curls and go, wash and go is totally my thing, what I do all the time with all my other products. So I had to go and try it all. I do only have 5. I bought them all. They do have a leave-in conditioner, which I saw at the tail end of Jane Carter's Instagram live video she shot, and I was like, darn, Ricky's didn't have that one. So I'm gonna go back and find it if I can, but we will break down the products that I do have. I'll go through all of them and show you the demo applying the curl cocktail and their gel. So stay tuned if you want to see the whole shebang. First up, we got the curl drench. So you got 16 ounces for $11.99. It's sulfate free and it's a co-wash, so there are no suds in here, no sodium lauryl sulfates of any kind. It takes on a conditioner type of consistency. It's very milky, as you saw me almost drop the entire thing on my floor. The smell, if you sniff it, it's like sweet, but flower hits you first and then sweet hits you after. And it kind of reminds me of their healthy hair line. It's very fragrancy, and I'm just gonna put that out there because some may really love that fragrance and others might not so much. So that's kind of what I picked up in terms of how it smells. This smooths through beautifully, it detangles well, and it just makes it super easy. I first go in with my fingers to tackle any huge knots and snarls, and then I go in with my paddle brush to really take down all the tangles. Very creamy consistency, detangles like a dream, and it's just nice to have a product that is a one and done. You can cleanse your hair without having to shampoo it with suds and condition at the same time. So very helpful in that way. Next up, we got the Shine On Curl Elixir. We got 6 ounces at $10.99. Controls, frizz, nourishes, and conditions hair. It has soybean oil, macadamia oil, coconut oil, argan oil. So lovely ingredient list and really, really moisturizing. I really love how you can use this as a shampoo prep. It's on the instructions here. You could spritz on before you get into the shower, so the flowing through of water and raking through to kind of prepare it for the shampoo makes it a ton easier. And I did feel the difference. That added slip made it easier to comb through to help my hair get more wet in a shorter amount of time. So very helpful in that way. And in terms of the scent, it's like sweet. It's more sweet than the co-wash. And it's just it's very moisturizing, and it adds great shine to the hair. Like, I really love the effect it has. It's a beautiful formula and not super perfumey. Again, more on the sweet side. So if you're more into sweeter smelling fragrances, then I think you'll really love this product. And again, the whole shampoo prep component to this thing adds on to the allure of the Shine On. Next, we got the Curl Cocktail. Curl Cocktail comes in at 12 ounces for $11.99. I like that it's a jar, and the consistency is very creamy. Almost takes on a whipped type of texture. And it reminds me a lot of the Healthy Hair Frizz Control Cream. It came in a tube. I like this scent the best out of all the products. It's flowery, but a soft flowery, like a gardenia type of sweet flowery scent in between, which is my favorite type of fragrance. I really love it because it's not overpowering, I feel, and the whipped texture makes it a dream to apply and style your hair with. I applied this with their gel. I combined the two, and you'll see the consistency of it in the demo a little bit later on this video. But just to go over some of the ingredients, you got coconut oil, you got safflower seed oil, shea butter, argan oil, olive leaf juice, glycerin. So I think argan oil is the star product that kind of hits all products in this line. And it really makes a difference. My hair is super moisturized and soft. And when I rinsed my hands from the excess product, my hands were like, ooh, buttery. That's a nice effect. I also applied this on its own a week ago, and it's a very soft hold. I think between this and the leave-in conditioner, this definitely has more hold than the leave-in. But it doesn't dry crispy. I think the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie has a touch bit more hold because it dries with a very soft cast. This doesn't really. But I still really loved it. It left my hair soft and defined, and it frizzed faster than if I would have used a gel, but that's expected with the cream. I still loved how my hair felt, which I think is most important. It was soft, shiny, and felt moisturized. So Curl Cocktail I really like as a styling product. The Mist Me Over. Mist Me Over comes in at 8 ounces and for $10.99. I like the spray component on here. I feel like it gives a more mistier spritz than maybe a press down, I guess depending on the nozzle. I love this scent. It smells like it's like herbaceous flower. It hydrates, strengthens curls, and adds shine. So if you needed something to revitalize hair on the second day, this is a great product for that. Because of the moisture it provides, any dense or misshapen parts your hair might have take on overnight or during the day, I think that will take care of that and kind of bring it back to its original shape. Will fluff it out a bit and add some great hydration and shine. And I just love the texture of it. It's super light. And again, if I maybe wanted to put my hair up, I could just spritz a little bit so I could have an easier time getting my hair into a pony poof, or again, day after, out of bed, just to refresh it a little bit. And the fragrance I really love. So maybe post-gym or whatever, you just need a little freshener for that hair, spritz away. Mist Me Over, I really like. To go over some of the ingredients, you got water, glycerin, shea butter, argania, I can't say that word correctly, and some herbal extracts as well. So check it out. If you're not crazy about oils, I think this is a great alternative to still get moisture for your hair without the slick. So that's something to consider if you're choosing between the two. And the product that I nearly died over when I found out it was a part of this line, Coiling All Curls. This comes in at 8 ounces for $10.99. I think the only gel Jane Carter has is like that styling lotion, that very liquidy gel that was in the first line. And I tried it once and it was like very light, so it didn't give me the hold I was expecting from a gel product. So when I saw this, I nearly lost it. This is their gel, and I feel like this is their maybe first official gel. Don't quote me on that. It elongates curls, controls frizz, and reduces shrinkage. If you find that the Curl Cocktail Cream, or if you have their leave-in conditioner, doesn't give enough hold, doesn't give enough stretch, then you can possibly combine it with this. I combined Coiling All Curls with Curl Cocktail, and this is what we got today. You'll see I apply in 2 huge sections, so I maybe would have gotten more elongation if I cut it into smaller parts, but you know me, I'm in and out, super fast wash and go. I rarely section my hair anymore. So this is the result because I like my hair to dry more as in a fro versus like down and curly. I'm sure you would have gotten more stretch if applied on smaller sections versus 2 huge ones like I do. So you'll see how that goes. And do you remember Curlisto? I did a Curlisto review way back when I first started my YouTube channel, and I mentioned that the gel had a cologne type of fragrance, and this kind of reminds me of that smell and also the texture. It's a very moisturizing gel, so it has the glycerin, it has the olive leaf juice, it has the argan oil. the nettle extract, but when I was raking through, it sometimes kind of caught. And that reminded me of the Curlisto control gel when I used it years ago. Like, it wasn't as smooth as some gels that I have used in the past, especially combining on top of a curl cream that already provides slip. So that was like something I wasn't expecting. I was raking through in this manner, and like I kind of had to slow down in some moments because it was like, so I'm sure that's fine, and also maybe works better with the leave-in conditioner. And again, I'm gonna pick that up, try it with this, and see what difference that makes. So let's go over to the demo, shall we? Don't worry, I got my bandeau top on, it's fine. So going in with the curl cocktail first, I take a huge blob, very whipped in texture, and it smooths through very nicely, and I just use my fingers to work in the first section, and then I go on in the second, making sure I get the bottom and the front parts and the crown of my head especially. And for the gel, because the pump was not working, I had to do old school style and just kind of squeeze it out of there. And I first take it to the crown of my head, use my fingers to rake through, and as I mentioned, it kind of caught sometimes, so I just worked it through patiently. And here's a close-up of how it looks with it all in. Love the definition I was getting. And it's funny because I did it in the shower, as I feel my hair styles better when it's super wet from shower water, and my camera fogged up, so I had to take time in making sure the lens wasn't fogging up, and that small amount of time my hair was already starting to dry. I was like, really? So I didn't get as smooth as an application as I had wanted, and I think maybe that's the reason why the gel wasn't running through as smoothly as it might have if I was just straight from shut the water off to styling. And I usually style in shower because I use the water to smooth through, but again, I make sure I am super fast, I don't waste time, I don't apply on small sections, wham bam, go go go. And I took a little more time because the shower was off and it was a demo, so I just wanted to show the different things that I do when applying my products wash and go style. Overall thoughts on this line, I love the formula. I wish the fragrance was a little less perfumey smelling. I still smell it on me, and although it's not like an aggressive Miss Jessie scent, Miss Jessie's pudding tub scent, I do wish it was more like their original line, which was like, or is very citrusy and light. But again, that's me, it's very subjective. If you're into that flowery, perfumey type of fragrance, you will really love this line. And the curl cocktail smell I love the most out of all the products. I yet have to try their leave-in conditioner, so I'll get back to you on that. And I was very thankful for that time they collaborated with me with their healthy hair line. So the moment I saw they came out with this line, I just had to get it. And I love the formula. It has really great ingredients. They perform well. Sure, the fragrance is a little strong for me, but in terms of how my hair looks, it's soft, it has movement, it's not heavy. My curls are just really spirally and have life, and they're elastic, and my hair doesn't feel it has a bunch of product in it, which I really appreciate. And it's so soft. It's soft, but it's defined at the same time. So I really appreciate that from this line. And I am looking forward to using the gel on its own. I will do a Snapchat and or Instagram story on that, because I think it is meant to also be used on its own, because the formula itself is very moisturizing. It has great ingredients in there. So let's see how that looks like. And another story with using the gel and their leave-in. So we still have some experimenting to do, and that will come. Overall, I love the concept of this line. Curls to go, wash and go, in and out, done and done. And the formula is amazing. Jane Carter has always been a favorite line of mine. brand of mine because they really stress the importance of healthy hair versus how your hair looks, what your texture is. It doesn't matter. Healthy hair is great hair, and these products help get you there no matter what your texture is, what your hair type is, what your hair situation is. Natural, color treated, the whole spectrum. She hits it. If you've used any of the products from the Curls to Go line, please comment down below. Any feedback about it, any questions about it. I try to hit all details for each product, but I'm sure I probably missed something, so let me know. Until next time, friends, I will get on here with another product review and demo. I really want to do Camille Rose. I think that's my next line I want to tackle, so stay tuned for that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you for the continued support and thank you for watching. I can't wait to see you guys on here again. And until then, have a good one, and I'll see you soon.